Is that you, Betty Jean? It doesn't look like I'm registering in her memory bank, so I decide to go ahead and let her off the hook. Warren Daniels, I was your son's 7th grade science teacher. I also doubled as a basketball coach, which is why we never won any games. It's probably this bald spot and gray hair and perhaps a little bit of a belly that might be throwing her off. It's nice to see you after all these years, Mr. Daniels. I'm here to find out why I was called and asked to come in to see you. Well, first of all, we tried phoning their mother, but the phone was disconnected, and you were listed to call in case of an emergency. Is there an emergency? Did something happen to one of my grandsons? No, nothing has happened to either one of them, but Mrs. Jenkins has been complaining about Ricky's behavior. He's being disruptive and rude, making it difficult for her to conduct her class. Is everything all right in their home? No, it isn't. Is their mother having the same type of problems she's had in the past? That would be a yes. So, does this mean the boys are in your care? They are. How long have they been living with you? A few months. I push my chair away from the desk and shake my foot a little because it's fallen asleep. This is how it usually starts. The grandparents are put in a position where they are often forced, mostly out of concern for the well-being of their grandchildren, into substitute parenting, and it's usually because the parent has fallen prey to the lure of drugs. It's sad to watch grandparents who should be preparing for retirement take on this burden, which is exactly what it is, but they do it so that their grandchildren don't have to be raised by strangers. Well, I say, pushing my chair back, Luther, as you probably know, is an excellent student, and he doesn't appear to be displaying any negative behavior. Ricky, on the other hand, has been quite a handful, and our counselor, Mrs. Barlow, has done her best to work with him, but to no avail, which is why she asked that I reach out to you. Exactly how is he being disruptive? Well, when Ms. Jenkins calls on another student, Ricky interrupts and yells out the answer. He likes to clown, do things to get attention. He's also not being very polite. He told Ms. Jenkins to kiss his you-know-what. He said what? I wouldn't make this up. He seems to be having a hard time sitting still. We see this kind of behavior all the time in children whose parents were drug users. Have you been able to maintain his medication regimen? Well, Luther has been handling it since it appeared that this was just one of his responsibilities. But I'm not sure if he's run out. He hasn't said anything. Although Luther is a very bright little boy, Betty Jean. Forgive me, may I call you Betty Jean? Well, it's my name. She chuckles a bit, which helps make this easier. Good. As I was saying, Luther is only in 2nd grade, and notwithstanding how bright he is, this is still quite a lot of responsibility for a child his age. I agree. I'll start giving it to him myself. I did refill the prescription. Then perhaps Ricky's dosage might need to be reevaluated. After all, he is a growing boy. Our school psychologist thinks it would be in his and everyone's best interest if he were retested. Okay. Do you have temporary custody of your grandchildren? You mean, have I been to court or something? Yes. No. So, are you aware what this means? It means I'm taking care of my grandchildren until I can figure out what else to do. Have you been in touch with anyone from the Department of Social Services? No. I've been thinking about it, but I wanted to wait until I had a better idea when my daughter might be coming back. Do you have any idea when that might happen? No. Well, let me tell you a few things you might want to do, but this is strictly outside.